Well, 2 years ago, it's a good bet that hardly anybody would have known what Twitter was.
Right.
5 years ago, nobody really knew what Facebook was. But in a field where Google is now considered the old kid on the block, and just this week reshuffled its top management in an effort to continue battling new competition, you never know which new company could be the next big thing.
Right, and now there's a company called Qwiki that's hoping to be that next big thing. It is a search engine that talks back to you and more. Here to tell us what that means in reality is ABC News tech contributor Daniel Seberg. Daniel, good morning.
Good morning. I think we could agree that Qwiki in real life means something different than in the online world. Hey, let's just get that out of the way right now.
This is morning television, Daniel.
Skins and now Qwiki.
Yes.
But do you buy this? Is this the next big thing? And how does it work?
Possibly. I'm hedging my bets at this point because it's still early days. This is in the alpha stage, which means it's still under development. It sort of combines Google with search, Wikipedia with all that different information out there, and YouTube because it's very interactive and visual. The idea is you go to the site, you type in some sort of search term, and you get this sort of multimedia presentation. It's meant to be very dynamic. Now, should Google be shaking in their boots? I don't know yet, but maybe they'll partner with a company like Microsoft and make it part of the Bing search service. It's sort of an enhancement to search at this point.
And does it keep eyeballs on the computer? I mean, when you go to Google, Google's all about quick search, right? You're in and out. Is this meant to have people stay on searching longer?
I guess so, because it's really not about quick bites of information. I mean, it sort of is. I mean, you're getting what's called an information snack. So you're not getting a whole bunch of information, but it's presented in a very linear way. So that it's not just text. You know, you have to sit through this presentation, which is very involving. It takes a little patience. But what they're really hoping to do is make this more personal. So it's part of your mobile device.
All right, you've got me curious.
Yes.
Can you show me what it actually does? I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around it.
We can. We've got some video that we can show you of what it looks like. The first one we're going to do, how about Good Morning America? Why don't we just pull up that video?
Yeah, that's
we don't have it here on the computer. This is the Geek Corner here is having some tech support issues.
Oh, great.
So we've got some video we're going to roll for you.
Showed broadcast on the ABC television network. It debuted on November 3rd, 1975.
So that's an example of the narration that comes along with it. Again, it's meant to present the information in a way that's
Can you pick your voice
palatable
like
and
a
short.
GPS machine?
You can't pick your voice yet, but maybe one day.
And is there room in the marketplace for yet another one of these .coms to come along, these search engines specifically?
You know, I think so. We could have said that, 3 or 4 years ago there was no room for Twitter, or why would anyone need to use something like Facebook on a regular basis? I mean, every time one of these comes along, everybody questions whether it's necessary or whether we need it. Qwiki, I think it's going to take a little time for people to get used to it. We do have another demonstration of the sort of personalized part of this. I think if we can roll that.
It'll roll eventually.
Okay. It's a mobile phone. Here we go.
There we go.
Yep.
Good morning, Doug. It's 7 a.m. in San Francisco on Monday, September 27th. The temperature is 75 degrees, with sunny skies throughout the day. There is no risk for rain today. The low tonight will be 62 degrees with a high today of 88 degrees.
So you get the idea. You would have your phone beside the bed, and it would give you these snippets of information that are personalized to you. It's got your calendar, it's got the weather, and then it's also got maybe some information you need for that day if you're off to a certain appointment or something like that. But it's trying to bring all of these things together. Honestly, the jury is still out a little bit on whether this is going to fly in a really popular, big way. But fascinating stuff because it's different than anything else I think we've seen out there right now.
And big-name investors, Facebook.
Big name investors, they're getting millions of dollars. Everyone remembers Eduardo Saverin, if you've seen the Social Network movie, one of the Facebook co-founders. He's put a lot of money into this. Some big names behind it, and we'll see where it goes. I mean, like a lot of these small startups, maybe a big company comes in and decides to buy into it and attach it to some other big service. But right now it's just a fun, kind of cool toy to play around with.
I'm telling you, so if you have to wake up at 4 in the morning, that's a much better alarm clock to wake up to than the blaring noise of my cell phone now.
Exactly.
Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming in.
You bet.